There's something really special about our patients. I think that we get to see a really great mix of people from a lot of different backgrounds.
I think the region is very rich, and I say that because culturally, we're sort of a melting pot of many different ethnicities.
It's a community that is committed to having good local healthcare here.
The hospital has a lot of respect in the community, and people understand that they're going to get good care here.
There's a certain pride in being the sole provider for what is a pretty big patient population, and a lot of responsibility in knowing that we are their primary source for healthcare within all of Central Washington.
Coming to an underserved area like this, I get to take care of patients who wouldn't necessarily get care if I wasn't here. Just being able to see people that before were having to drive 2 or 3 hours to get care is so satisfying professionally. And I do feel like the community really has rallied around the hospital.
I think the patients that we serve are very grateful. I think the medical community is very supportive and collegial.
It feels very collaborative, and everyone is just so kind. They're patient-centered, so that makes it really fun and fulfilling to work in that environment.
I think the clinicians who come here really come to serve. And they come from a wide variety of backgrounds, but what's common for many of them is they've come here thinking they'd stay here for a little bit, and here they are 20 and 30 years later still serving the community.
It is an interesting combination of a diverse agriculture, but those that have imported here have really moved here for the outdoors and the mountains and the mountain activities.
The downtown's very walkable.
We have the Yakima Symphony, and we have some off-Broadway shows that come through.
There's great community culture museums, but it's also not that far from the big city.
Yakima is lucky to have 4 seasons.
It is like a high desert, and so we're kind of in that rain shadow of the Cascades, so there's just lots of sun, which is great.
In the winter, I love to snowboard with my 2 sons. In the spring and the summer and the fall, I love to golf. Anything from hiking with my family, going on winery and brewery tours with my friends.
I love to cycle, so I do road biking all summer long, and in the winter, I ski.
Just outside our doorstep, there's some great trails within Yakima that we'll go and walk frequently.
When I get time off, I get to go to the mountains, I get to mountain bike, I get to paddleboard, I get to go snow skiing. I have access to innumerable activities all within an hour. And if you start to look beyond that, within a day's drive, you can get to just about anywhere in the Pacific Northwest. I get to refresh so that when it's time to go back to work, I'm energized and ready to go.
It's a beautiful area, but the people really are the highlight of the Yakima Valley.
It is a good community to practice in, and there's plenty of need.
I think people who come to Yakima and like it will set down roots. If this is the kind of place you want that's a little bit slower pace and isn't a big city where you're fighting traffic, that you'll find you like it here.
I think if you value being appreciated as a healthcare professional, this hospital system will treat you as more than just production. If you value a real work-life balance, you will get it here. And if you value the outdoors, you are going to find plenty to do on your days off, not only for yourself, but for your whole family.